Hi, I'm Mary Shortle, President of the Newfoundland and Labrador Federation of Labor. Our federation and its 70,000 union members stand in solidarity with the millions of people protesting systemic anti-Black racism in the United States, Canada, and around the world. We are angered, outraged, and sick in our hearts and souls by the brutal death of George Floyd in Minnesota. We share the pain of this loss. For those of us who strive for social justice and an equitable world, we are starkly reminded that the struggle is far from over. It's hard to fathom how such hatred can still exist today. We believe that an injury to one is an injury for all. For many years, our diverse labor movement has participated in the struggle to make gains for a more fair and equitable world through legislative and collective bargaining changes, which are intended to ensure that all workers, regardless of race, ethnicity, skin color, sexuality, socioeconomic status, ability, age, religion, gender, and nationality, can live and love in safety and with the same rights that we all deserve. Our collective call to action becomes even more critical when those in authority so egregiously violate laws that declare us equal. To watch the violence, the ultimate act of hatred, happen so suddenly and without warning speaks to a deep-rooted anti-Black racist culture, which some white people are in denial about its impact. We need to name and acknowledge that anti-Black racism exists everywhere. And yes, it exists in Canada and in Newfoundland and Labrador too. Anti-Black racism has been used to generate white wealth and prosperity for hundreds of years through the killing of Black people, the destruction of Black communities, and the persistence of everyday racism in Canada. We have a responsibility to take a stand against anti-Black racism and violence that's perpetrated on Black bodies, to make sure we hold space for Black workers and continue to defend the absolute right of Black people to protest against such injustices, even if those in power feel uncomfortable. As we continue our work within our unions and with the broader community, we pledge to challenge anti-Black racism and all forms of violence. We pledge to continue working to eradicate systemic and individual racism, police brutality, and institutional marginalization. But more than that, we will talk to each other about a better world where love and justice prevail. We commit to channel the anger we feel about such deplorable actions towards a renewed and strengthened promise to use our voices, actions, and energy to eradicate anti-Black racism.